everyone, this is Hayata Takeshita. For those of you who do not know me, I am a landscape photographer visiting our wonderful national parks and public lands. So today I want to talk about a photo I call Old Friends. This was taken in Yosemite National Park, and before I get into the content of it, I want to say that this is printed on metal, so it's looking really nice on metal, and it also is not a black and white. So there is a color in the trees. I'm sure you noticed the white, and that's because it was snowing when I took this photo. The reason I call it Old Friends is that this set of aspens, this particular set of aspens, right, is a common site in the Yosemite Valley. It's kind of like by the Awani Lodge, and so you kind of see it all the time every time you visit. And that's why I call it Old Friends. It's looking at this set of old friends, but maybe in a different light. So in order to understand this photo a little bit better, it does help to know what this place looks like under more normal circumstances. So I'm going to put up on the screen a photo I took in the autumn, and you can see that it's got this backdrop of these of the sheer valley walls, right, of the Yosemite Valley. Right? Now, this photo is nice, right? And certainly the yellow color of the leaves on the aspen trees is nice, but it is kind of flat. The trees kind of blend in with the background. Right? So, so what the snow does, right? When I took this photo, is kind of helps fix that. So you can see that over here, right? The valley walls have been completely hidden, and then over here, where the walls are a little bit closer, right? The falling snow has really softened up the granite there. Right? So what it does is it gives the photo a lot of pop. And so you can see that the trees kind of move forward in the scene, and that's what I think makes this photo really special. So one more thing before we move on, right, is it's important that the snow not have hidden like all of the valley wall. It's important that we see some of it over here, because otherwise we kind of lose the context of the scene. Right? So this is telling us now, right, that this set of aspen trees is in a valley, right, that's represented by the walls. Right? If it were completely the walls were completely hidden, right, then it would just be kind of a set of aspen trees. Some people like that really super minimalist look, right? But I prefer to have context in my photos, so I really like that we can still see some of the valley wall in the background. So a little bit about how I got here. Okay, so I had to drive through a snowstorm the night before to get here. Now it wasn't that far away, right? But snow kept building up, and it kind of got slippery, and I drive a sedan, so I had to get out and put on the chains. Now the thing about the chains is that it really slows you down, right? So it took me about 6 hours to take a trip that would normally take me like 1 hour. But I got up the next morning, and it was still snowing, which was really cool. And the driving was no problem. The roads were pretty clear. The National Park Service does a really nice job keeping the roads clear. And so I was lucky in that it did keep snowing all morning, because this is actually my second stop. So, I stopped somewhere else first to take some photos, and I got here second. So this photo was taken around 10 a.m. So that's the story behind my photo, which I call Old Friends. I hope you like it. Please don't forget my Black Friday sale. It is 40% off, and it is the best sale of the year. Now, to get to my website, on Instagram, go to my link in bio. On Facebook, there'll be a link in the post. And then for the newsletter, click the Shop All Photos button.